So that'll be interesting. They will go back through the phases, but you know, will they go far enough back for that?
That's
the interesting thing.
Because I think you're right there, Mark. He did look.
I'm sure he was offside. Yeah. He was a yard offside.
And will they go far enough back? And I'm not sure they will. Saying to wait.
The referee is told to wait. So he doesn't seem to be too clear about what's going on.
No,
now he's now saying, no, you can carry on.
Yeah. And you're right, Mark. I wonder if they did go back far enough to look at the offside.
So 2 quick goals for Arsenal at the start of the second half. Put them firmly in the driving seat now. Brentford have got to strike back next. More goals at the G-Tech though. And now here they come again, charging down the left-hand side. Martinelli cuts it back to the far side at Flecken was there to make sure he picked it out of the air. Brentford have got to work themselves back into this game, because that was the sucker punch, wasn't it? After the second goal, they never really got their composure again.
They didn't. And that's the problem, Mark. It looked like we half fell asleep there and then get caught again with another one.
Here's Van der Berg. It's a short ball. So Lewis Potter just got caught there by Ethan Nweri.
I wonder if Thomas Frank will look at rolling the dice here.
Well, he's by himself at the moment with his little notepad there, and he'll be deep in thought. But he doesn't have that many options on the bench. He'd like to give Schade some game time, of course.
Well, I wonder if he looks and thinks to himself, I'll tell you what, we've got Jensen on the bench. We've got Schade's pace, which we know is going to cause a problem. Can we use that to our advantage?
It's a good ball through the centre to Mbuma. They moved on nicely to Yarmila. Wiesa left it behind, but Lewis Potter picks it up. Lewis Potter on his right foot crosses it to Wiesa. Wiesa couldn't quite control it. It's cleared away up towards Jesus. Good strength there by Collins. And cheaply given away by Van der Berg. He was trying to find Roslev on the far side. He didn't hit it hard enough, and Jesus couldn't believe it landed straight at his feet.
I'm not sure that was ever the pass to be played, to be honest, Mark.
There were better options. Here's the Dutchman Timber to Nweri. And Partey in the centre of the park. Rolls it through for Jesus. There's Calafiori. Out to the left-hand side to Martinelli. Calafiori in the box, and a good ball back inside. Then Marino, going for goal himself, played it all the way back to Calafiori, but it wasn't his chosen option. Brentford with a throw on the far side. Damsgaard to take it. Down the line to Mbeumo, facing his own goal. Lovely ball back inside to Damsgaard, who floats inside, and he was pulled back there. That's a yellow card. That has to be a yellow card.
He didn't look like he wanted to give it, I'll tell you that. It took a while to get to his pocket.
Eventually, he gives it to Calafiori.
Took a while to get to his pocket there, Mark.
He did. Yeah, it looked as if he wasn't going to get the card out there, but it was the right decision. And Calafiori in the book as well. And Brentford worked their way out of trouble well there. You do just feel with this Arsenal side, though, if Brentford could score fairly quickly before they get too comfortable in the game,
yeah, there's a chance.
Then it will be different. Brentford's still in it, but at 3-1, there's a lot of work to be done. Flecken with the free kick right on the halfway line, on the right side of the pitch. Everyone moved over to the left. All the big guns. And he's headed down to Collins. Collins then with an overhead kick towards the edge of the box. It's cleared away by Arsenal to Janelt. Then he tries an overhead kick. Damsgaard helps it on into the edge of the area. It's then cleared by Moreno out towards Martinelli, who takes it down nicely on the far side. It's nicked off him by Mbeumo, who shows good control. Damsgaard then on to Collins. Collins closed down quickly, but he finds Roslev, and Roslev then moves it to Van der Berg. think you will be seeing some Brentford substitutes getting some game time fairly soon.
Yeah,
Here's Yarmalouk. That wasn't the best option there. He just about got away with it, passing it back to Collins, where there was an easier ball right through the centre of the Arsenal midfield. And he went for the really risky one. Good ball by Flecken, floats it out to the feet of Rosler, who's got his head down, charging forward. He's run a good 40 yards at the moment. He looks up, he's only got Mbumo and Wieser ahead of him, and he's going to need the troops to arrive, and they do in the shape of Damsgaard. Damsgaard, a short ball to Janelt, then on to Vandenberg. On this left-hand touchline is Keane Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter's going to take on Namweri. Ball's then played back to Norgard. Norgard crosses it, but it's straight into the breadbasket of a very grateful David Raya in goal. And he goes long quickly, and that's a good ball out to the far side to Martinelli. Arsenal charging up front now. Oh, ball into the box. Jesus with a little poke forward. Wasn't far away from putting Arsenal 4-1 up.
Vandenberg's just done enough there,
yeah.
Mark. Just recovered.
Just closed the angle enough, didn't he? But it was a good delivery there by David Raya. Saw the pace of Martinelli. And that's going to be Brentford. They're going to have to take chances. They're going to have to live dangerously if they're going to try and get back into this game. But yeah, next goal going Brentford's way is essential.
I think Thomas Frank is thinking here. I think he's thinking, how do I change this? He's got his tactics board out. Looks like he's working through some formation changes, maybe personnel changes.
Ball out to this left-hand side from Flecken. It's headed on and then glanced on by Martinelli. Vandenberg with the ball bouncing awkwardly. He gets it back to Flecken just outside his own penalty area. Flecken down the left-hand side looking for Wieser. Saliba there with an easy ball inside, and I think Janelt's little glance there Norgard didn't want. Here's Jesus, who surely was offside, and he is. Flag does go up. Norgard gets Brentford ticking again. Ball out towards Roslev on the right. Roslev not got too many options, has to slow everything down. Finds Damsgaard. Damsgaard inside to Mbumo. Lovely play by the Dane, who's ready for the return ball, and then down the right-hand side to Mbumo. Only Wieser in the area. Now there's a few red and white shirts joining late. Here's Damsgaard. It'll need a good cross down to the byline. Tries to cross it, wins a corner.
And well to get something.
And Mbumo turns, gets a West Ham going. And that's what Brentford need. They need an injection of energy. Need to put some doubt in these Arsenal heads, I think, Carly.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Mark, I think if we grab one here, I think it throws Arsenal back on the back foot. At the moment, it's a little bit too comfortable for them. We need to start really trying to get at them, put them under some real pressure.
And Mbumo with the corner. Taking a few strides away. Then the referee coming over here wanting to have a word with I think it's Vandenberg and Gabriel. Yarmalouk involved as well. I don't know why the referee doesn't just watch it and then give a decision.
Exactly that.
Rather than give a warning. And Mbumo's ready now to take this one. Needs a good delivery. It's along the deck, and then Wieser with an acrobatic effort. Well, had it come off, it would have been excellent, but he couldn't quite get on it. And now Arsenal coming forward, and Flecken just gets there in time with a diving header.
Brilliant.
To take the ball off Martinelli's feet. Good delivery upfield by Raya. Sensing the opportunity, Martinelli turns and Raya gives the thumbs up. But brave defending, I think you have to call it, from the Brentford keeper there, because he had to make sure that he got something on his head, and had to make sure the ball went wide as well. Here's Nweri taking on Lewis Potter on the edge of the Brentford penalty area. That's a lovely cross to the far side, and it just evades everybody and curls behind. Jesus was looking for that one. So Nweri's with a very memorable debut so far.
Yeah, be a happy young man at the moment, won't he?
Arsenal, after going behind, now find themselves 3-1 in front. And that the game very much turned on that corner that could have been so avoided for the Arsenal second.
Looks like Thomas is going through some changes there. Just talking to a couple of the subs.
Yeah, talking to Sharda. He's talking to Ji-Soo Kim as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be